Am I on? Oh, hey, it goes up, not down. Don't mind me. Practically professional. All right, beautiful fade out there. I'm liking that. I was grooving. That is nice stem music. But focus. Back in action on the track. Both teams have played already today. So we've got the Snipers in black against the Bamshees in the white and blue. Feisty out the front there, having a little bit of fun, so to speak, against Very Bad. But that looks like, is it? Oh, Chili. Chili for the Snipers, also having their own fun against Mother Fuzzer. So we're seeing great blocking work, but we do eventually have a jammer clearing the pack. That is Chili from the Snipers. Am I giving feedback somehow? All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, sorry, just working out some sound issues, trying to kill that feedback issue before it just bores a hole through your head like a mosquito in the room at night. And Rainbow Smash off to the bin for the demons. Oh, Bamshees. Bam, 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 Bamshee, bam, 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 Bamshee. You now have your own theme song. All right, Chili's round again, so this is starting things off nicely for the Snipers. We can expect this to change throughout the course of the game. Feisty, however, has just been sent for a forearms call, so big push at the front there. Unfortunately, wrong part of the arm involved. All right, so Chili. As I try not to speak over bench instructions, critical at this point in time. Chili still going round. Very Bad back on track. Oh, just going to have to draw attention to Dino Tello. I think more of our officiating staff should be wearing capes. Still always disappointed that not everyone provides Gemma refs with sashes. It was a good look. It was sadly underused. All right, so Power Jam start for the Snipers. They are sending out Gold E blocks. Goldie, as you will see from that, does have power, but yes, and it's multiplayer. No, I have unfortunately missed. I think it was a forearms. Seems to have been a forearms call. Now this does give Feisty the chance to pick up the lead. Lead was not assigned, so this could be a case of a player back from the penalty box managing to take the lead if Feisty, and the push that Feisty's having to give the Demons, trying to draw the out of play to get Feisty a pass, but those sniper blockers are doing a great job at staying just in that 20 feet. It is outrageous what Red Zeppelin, Scrim Shady and number 60, Meanie Queenie, were just doing to Feisty then. But Feisty has picked up lead for the Demons. So we had an early 12-point jam for the Snipers. Sorry, not Demons. Why do I keep calling you Demons? Because they were wearing white before. It's the Bamshees. Feisty has cut track. So this is not what the Bamshees were hoping for, but this is the opportunity. Snipers are going to be in their element here. Red Zeppelin making some good gaps, keeping the Bamshees apart so they couldn't form a comprehensive defence. Mind you, when you're trying to block against Gold E blocks, that has to be one incredibly strong. No. Oh, look, I saw that exactly, and I know why it's not called. We'll explain it later. Oh, there we go. So now we've got the call on Gold E blocks as Feisty comes back, and that will give the Bamshees a Power Jam start for this next jam. So we're going to see hell of a lot of game. Hell of a hard game, this one. I actually think I was trying to look at the board before and I'm not sure. Yeah, Bamshees, quickest turnaround. Snipers have had 2 games to rest. Bamshees have only had 1, but this is what happens at these sort of round-robin tournaments. Sooner or later, everyone has to do the hard yards like the Bamshees are doing this morning. Oh my goodness! And it's number 76 for the Bamshees, who is Missy in action. Being carried to the back ditch there by Berry Bad. Barry now being joined by Rainy Corn, if we're playing as Rainy Corn, and if we're not, I am so sorry. All right. So yielded to the back yet again. Gold E blocks through for the Snipers. So we're seeing, as well as the 2 games to rest, there is a slight change in the Snipers lineup, so they're sharing the load, which does mean slightly fresher players, potentially with different skill sets. Berry Bad and Rainy Corn played together for a while, so doing some awesome teamwork there. Awesome! Oh, we've had a change in refs as well. We've got John Ref Kennedy. We've got dude with the beard whose name I can't read, and I have no idea what his ref name is, but, you know, whatevs. Wolf. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Certified male. Stare Bear. Boss and Boots on the outside pack there. Oh, what a fantastic inner pass there. Lou Riot, like the proverbial rat up the drain pipe. Hot on the tail, however. Oh, and I'm sorry, I do not have my numbers updated. 111. Yeah, I'm with ya. I am with ya, Lou. I'd be making that face too, babe. All right. Point check. Inner West, 3 points. The Snipers are up at 18. That is not an unassailable lead. It will take some serious concentrated effort, potential shift in tactics. We will see exactly what the Bamshees do to try to counter this. Hips don't lies, trying to give some assists there for number 121, Flux Decapitator. And Decapitator taken to the ground by Scrim Shady. And even though Scrim Shady's off with a penalty, that was enough time for Chile to clear the pack and pick up lead. Now back for the scoring pass until runs into Hips Don't Lies. Very Bad getting coverage on Hips. Chile to the front. Vicious Delicious. Taking Chile down at the front, but sent for a low block. There's a little flick out of the feet just then. See, I can make sound that doesn't drown out commando rolls. Well done, me. Oh, little gold star. I love the jammer racing. We heard the call from the bench. Hit and quit, call. Good responses, good awareness on track from players. It's a hell of a lot to focus on, because as well as everything that's happening to you and around you and ahead of you, you're paying attention to what is being said to you on and off the track. It's a mind fun. Fun is my F word for the weekend. Oh, Feisty lining up against Rainy Corn. Oh, hello. We've also been a national representative, haven't we, Rainy? Or maybe just a little bit. Oh, Feisty. Jesus wept. You may say tiny but feisty, but look at the push and the twitch and the go. That is just vicious follow-up by the Snipers, working perfectly. Rainy Corn being taken to the back while the Snipers were helping keep Feisty in bounds. Oh, I love that pop through, and that is a call-off you can't miss from the cheap seats. Jammer call-offs need to be clear and big enough that no matter who is between you and the hands, you can see them suckers. It was a beautiful call-off. I'm loving it. All right, Mother Fuzzer now bracing Winosaur. And, who have the snipers have sent out? Goldie blocks again. I hear Goldie being called, but that is Missy in action, popping through on that inside line. So the Bamshees taking the lead. Calls are coming from the benches for the blockers. Pack advantage, no one. Missy in action coming in for points, but there goes Goldie blocks. And Goldie does. Oh, Goldie sent. I missed the hand signal. I do apologise. Did pick up 1 point before being sent, and so power jam start for the Bamshees. They're sending out Loose Cannon, the Bold and the Bruise 'em All. Number 16 is Pussy Galore. So that's our 3 on track for the Bamshees, and the power jam start there. Don't want to get this wrong. Lou Riot coming back. Power jam start here. Pack advantage, no one. But the snipers have sent out Beat 'em Up Scotty, Red Zeppelin, and Cinderella, which has worked there. Lou Riot unable to get a clear pass there. Oh, but now Red Zeppelin is being locked down. Lou Riot jagging around the outside. This is what the Bamshees want. It's a 14-point difference on the board. So this is what the Bamshees want to try and start shifting the momentum. Oh, really nice freaking awareness on track from the Bamshees there for the return of Goldie blocks. And that is number 6 whose name I don't have on the list. Bowser. Doing a great job to eyeball when Goldie blocks came back to track. And then also knocking Goldie blocks down, we have not seen. Bought a little bit more time for Lou Riot to score a few more points. So that is an 8-point pass there. Inner West Bamshees closing down Sniper's lead. 6 points in it. Oh my God, but everyone's going to dig deep and keep coming back. We've got just over 8 minutes left on this first half clock. However, I think we're sort of seeing everyone, you can see the concentrated focus and energy. People know they can't afford to throw full energy at everything every step of the way. They've got a tournament to make it through. Smart gameplay. Feisty takes the lead against Chile. Now we do have a pack advantage black. So Berry Bad, Boston Mangler, Barry, and I think that's Ditter Damage going to do what they can against Feisty. Hips Don't Lies at the back, managing to stop Chile from a shanking. Oh, we like a good shanking. I like a good shanking. I don't like when I get shanked. That's not a good shanking. All right, so in the black, blocking for the snipers, Pris there will be assisting Beat 'em Up Scotty. And it's not Rasputin. Oh, it's Missy in action doing some blocking now. And they are blocking for 111, whose name I don't have in front of me. Mystery Jammer. It's another ninja. Ninjas everywhere. Ninjas happen. All right, we have pack advantage black as Missy in action is coming through. And I shut up so they can hear the instruction from the bench to call. Oh, shank to the back. 1 point apiece. Oh, that's a complete shank and 2 point. Because there was the penalty point, wasn't there? Yes, there was. SpongeBob. You see SpongeBob? Oh my God. SpongeBob stripe pants? What are we looking at? All right, Rainy Corn and Lou Riot jamming. Still pack advantage black. So Rainy Corn being held up there by Vicious Delicious Mother Fuzzer and Winosaur. That's some serious blocking there. It takes a bit, as you will have seen, to hold Rainy Corn back. Mother Fuzzer coming around for one last attempt, unable to contain. Very bad, almost hitting Lou Riot out on the inside, but almost is not the banana. Calls are coming from the bench. Teams are as far from... Oh! What just... casually jump over stuff. I don't even think there was an apex jumper in the middle of the track. We'll just jump over legs and whatnot. Because we can, if we're a rainy corn. I am not a rainy corn. All right. Still a very tight game. 5 minutes left in at this period. Bamshees are on 27 points. Snipers on 34, 7 points in it. Distinct. Pack advantage, white. Oh no, that's all right. John F. Kennedy rolling over for a drink, not to have words with me. That's how I like it. Thank you. Alrighty. So, team timeout black. You can see the glorious, and it's actually a hooded cloak there on Dino Tello, our jam timer. All right, back on track. Oh, and we can just see Cinderella. She'll be in the middle of the screen. Brightly coloured hiney. Much as in nature, I think, roller derby players, the shiny hiney is a sign of danger. Red Zeppelin, also very brightly coloured tush. It may not be poisonous, but it will take you down. Oh, Feisty failed to notice. There was a cheeky little pop back. All right, everyone's looking at the board. There was a 2-1 jam in the Snipers' favour, so it's now an 8-point lead to the Snipers. 4 minutes on the clock. We're going to have Hips Don't Lies, Mojo Jojo, and Rainbow Smash blocking for the Bamshees. They're going to try to deal with the Boston Mangler. Barry. Baz. As I like to call my good mate Baz. And did a damage, taking a hiney swing at Feisty, but it is 1-1 through, and we have jammer on jammer action. Feisty taken down. Our ninja assassin. Not an assassin, a sniper. Assassins are another team. Whoops. Oh, the hiney. Hips Don't Lies, taking out our ninja jammer, who then calls it. But that's a 3-point shag for the Bamshees. As we're coming into the home stretch of this first period, still 2 points for the Snipers, so it is a 7-point lead in the favour of the Snipers. I get excited. Ooh, so number 64. Number 64. Bowser is now up the front, bracing there for the Bold and the Bruise 'em All, trying to contain the Rainy Corn, who just keeps running all over that track. Tiny little steps and stops as needed to get around Rainy Corn through for lead. Damned excited with what they might be about to do, because they can do all of the things, but oh my god, Feisty. I'm really liking seeing Feisty up against 111. I think this has somehow given Feisty that little extra oomph to just dig in and find their cranky. So that was very confusing for all concerned. Feisty thought they'd got through first, had been called lead. They hadn't. It was our ninja jammer. Oh, woof. There is something about coming up against people who may have owned you at some stage that helps you to dig deep and find new strength. Oh, and new abilities. Nice try, Mojo Jojo. That was a well-placed hit. We now need to figure out how to actually hand over your momentum and power. Oh, beautiful tippy-toeing there by Missy in action, but Rainy Corn round and through. I've never really understood the train call, but I love the hand movements. Oh, and they're being called you should have, oh my God, you probably did see that. I had to squint to see Rainy Corn's one-toed leg up twizzle. It was a delicate twizzle. It was not the twizzliest of twizzles. It was very controlled. Yeah, Rainy goes all right in a set of skates. I'll just quietly. Oh, and then we're getting some Bamshees defences unable to stay up against the might of the powerful Rainy Corn. Boom, 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 she bam, 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 she bam, 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 she bam, 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 she. Sorry, just trying to encourage my Bamshees. They're now mine. I haven't licked them, but I've decided they're mine. And we have had the panty pass off. Mother Fuzzer now jamming for the Bamshees. Oh, we're using the clock. Snipers know the clock is their friend. Mother Fuzzer was looking around a little confused. Was not expecting to get through that well. Wasn't sure if that actually popped a foot out of bounds, but off they go. All right, now we have comprehensive defences forming up, and that's the point at which Commando Roll says Rainy Corn is allowed to call that one off. All right, so that was a 20-point jam for the Snipers. Well done. That is our curly whistle of half-time goodness. We will be heading into the second period with the Bamshees on 39 points. Sydney Snipers, 58. See you in 5 minutes. when you grab the water and then forget to bring it with you. Cool. You can tell why they hire me for this gig. Nice work, Chili, hitting your way past Bowser there. For anyone who missed it, the Snipers have a power jam. Power jam! Gonna have to watch my pitching on that. Want to knock it back a touch? Thanks, babe. Hipster Liza's butt keeps looking at me. It's hugely distracting. I love it. All right, Chili is now having some trouble, so Roman Vitriol getting in there. Good help, but taken out on the inside as Bowser waterfalled. Blockers will do that. It's very disheartening to a jammer. Oh, Bowser trying to stop Pris from yielding Lou Riot too far. Interesting. I'm not seeing a jammer being pointed at, so we may not have a lead jammer at all. We may be going the full 2 minutes. All right, Lou Riot. Back through, picking up more points. It'll be interesting to see what the points are on the board at this juncture. All right, looks like a 4-10 jam there. Snipers still winding their lead out that little bit further. Oh, so on the ball. Dino Tello ready with the official in case, but nope. There was enough time. All right, Scrim Shady bracing, did a damage, and Barry going to be assisted there by Barry Bad. And this is going to be an interesting day for Incapacitator. Oh, Incapacitator hung on against Barry Bad's deadly booty block. Beautiful. This is what the Bamshees are looking for. Now the Bamshees getting up and getting in to make some gaps, trying to assist. They've opened up the inside, but there's Barry Bad waiting. Yield back. Did a damage. Barry Bad. Pairs working like absolute bosses. Decapitator hanging in there, giving a good amount of ground just to make sure no penalties. And that was me shutting the fun up to make sure that Incapacitator, Decapitator, Flux Decapitator could hear the calls from the bench. All right. Now, while I was getting water, it meant I didn't bother to find out 111's name. So we're just going to be the Mystery Ninja Jammer. Oh, and Feisty. Feisty's getting feisty. I think I see and there was some nice jiggery-jaggery there by 111. Oh, Feisty was almost through there, but taken down by beat-em-up Scotty. Feisty's having a jump and a jag around Pris. Here comes our ninja. And look at the way the Snipers hit the opposition apart, but 111 has back-blocked on Wraithsputin. Feisty is around for points, no lead jammer anymore. We're going the full 2 minutes, and this is a power jam for the Bamshees. If we have any Bamshees supporters in the audience, now's the time. Give it up for the Bamshees. All right then, just me. I'm still impressed here. All right, there's Scrim Shady yielding Feisty back. All right. Look at the different tactics different teams take depending who their blockers are and opposition they're facing. Oh, Feisty. Feisty so totes is. Oh, look at that. Hit down. Beat him up. Scotty. Cheese bus. Oh, no. Meanie Queenie. Apologies. For shame. Got to give credit where credit is due. Meanie Queenie. Making people want to cry since like earlier this morning. Our Ninja Jammer is back on track, coming in for points against Hips Don't Lies. Getting some help there from Meanie Queenie to make a bit of a gap. Oh, feisty down on the back of Meanie Queenie. As Ninja Jammer runs afoul of Bold and Bruise 'em All, who then checks to make sure that they're hit because it did seem to slide up, making sure that our Ninja Jammer was okay. We want you on the floor, we don't want you broken. Whew. All right, what are we doing on the board? It was an 8-12, so the Snipers came back from the penalty box to get a 12-point jam over the Bamshees. 8 points. That's a great 8 points, 57-80 on the board in the favour of the Snipers. Snipers in black for our fans at home watching the stream. And we can see did a damage, Barry, Boston Mangler for the Snipers. And they are blocking for Missy in action, against Missy in action. Missy has hung on and got through, lead for the Bamshees. Gold E blocks having less luck against Rainbow Smash, Mother Fuzzer, Vicious D, Licious and Mojo Jojo. Mother Fuzzer coming waterfalling around the front as Missy in action. This is a great jam for the Bamshees. Goldie Blocks has not been able to clear the pack just yet. You can see the Snipers are letting Goldie Blocks beat their way through this wide opposition. Mojo Jojo bridging, Mother Fuzzer carrying Goldie Blocks out, yielding them back to get hit by Vicious Delicious. As I get lost in who's what, where and how. There's Missy in action. Oh, and Berry Bad being not very bad at all, but being very good for the Snipers there. Unable to contain Missy in action as Goldie Blocks is hit down again on the inside of the track. That was by Rainbow Smash. Missy in action round again. This is fantastic work by the Bamshees. This is what they need at this juncture. Still plenty of time. Oh, and the call comes through. Missy in action calling it off. So that was a 12-zip jam for the Bamshees. I kind of wonder if you guys have a ululating wail you like to do as your war cry. I'm going to refrain from doing anything like that on the microphone. That was actually a 14-point jam for the Bamshees. And now, come on. A team timeout for the Snipers. So team timeout black as the glorious Dino Tello just wandered across the front of your screen there. See, just take a look at that. All right, get that in replay, you people watching at home. Look how glorious a cape in motion happens to look. Could be the beard, could be the gorgeous bouncing hair that goes. Capes, make them a thing. Oh yeah, so I almost forgot to get back to our other stall holder, Peter from Spank Alley. Does armbands, gear repair, all sorts of things. So I ran past Peter before, was fixing up someone's armband elastic, so their elbow pads. The elastic that stretches on a lot of our padding can actually be repaired. So you don't necessarily need to buy a brand spanking new set of pads. You can always take them over to Peter at Spank Alley, see if there's anything they can do to help you keep your gear working for you for longer. Rainy Corn up against Lou Riot. Lou seemed to actually be assisting their blockers try to contain Rainy Corn. Good call. Rainy's not easy to contain. Neither is Lou, but Lou is having a very hard time there against Meanie, Queenie, Cinderella and beat 'em up, Scotty. Oh, that is so not my idea of fun. And oh my goodness, Lou was looking at their feet, double checking, making sure. And the last they did get past, but the momentum of the hits carried their foot out of bounds just at the very end. So it is Rainy Corn, but that still took 32 seconds. And Lou Riot had picked up lead before being re-eaten by the pack. So those are some very happy Bamshee blockers that they managed to hold Rainy Corn up for that long and to do such a fantastic job, because that was cracking good work. Now we're getting Feisty up against Chili. There are two jammers, Feisty in the white, Chili in the black. Wow, it only looks like a pack advantage black on track because of the way they have sort of surrounded our Bamshees. But Feisty, Feisty, good awareness there. I wasn't sure. Feisty had one wheel pop out over that line before the foot went out later on. But they were already onto the fact that they needed to yield, and they're back and through for lead while Chili is held in the pack. So this is some fantastic work. Rainbow Smash, Vicious Delicious and Winosaur have been doing there. Got a great yield back there by 7-1-1 Mother Fuzzer. So this is a pretty powerhouse blocking pack from the Bamshees. Feisty just waiting until Mother Fuzzer able to come back and assist, rather than going the fight and running the risk of penalties or being knocked down. Not able to capitalise there. Feisty not happy. The little shake of the head, but still another 2 points on the board. It does close that lead down that little bit more. We're back to the 7-point difference here with 10 minutes left in this period. So we're going to have Mystery Ninja Jammer in the black up against, I believe that's Missy in action. Pack advantage black with one of our Bamshees in the bin. Beautiful work you could see there, actually. I hope the camera picked that up nicely. You may have to enlarge your screen to see how Bowser didn't allow their bracing to be broken, but simply lifted arms up and replaced. So the snipers trying to break their formation apart was completely unsuccessful. It was beautifully fluid by Bowser on that one. Oh my goodness, and they managed to hold up 111. We have not seen that. 111 doesn't look happy. That's all right. That's going to just give them more energy to refocus. But again, 4 more points to the Bamshees. This is how you take a game back, one jam at a time, but it is far from over, and the snipers have no doubt their own reserves in terms of focus, fitness and tactics. Scrim Shady, Barry, Berry Bad working together. There will be we've got our nice floater in the Boston Mangler doing what they can for Rainy Corn. Rainy Corn did actually false start. Beautiful yield. You could clearly see they're trying to cede the advantage. Works out perfectly. Rainy Corn, very intelligent player. Lou Riot carried to the outside line there by that beautiful Bermuda Triangle. Rainy Corn coming around, running into their own Bermuda Triangle. Mother Fuzzer unable to remain. Everyone's trying to bridge everyone else. Unable to capitalise. Oh, Vicious Delicious. That was a blocking out of play, I do believe, because the no pack had been called just a moment before that hit was struck. So did take Rainy Corn down, but Rainy able to jump straight back up. Oh my gosh, you really need to see Rainy's footwork. Is absolutely stunning. The little half, it is possibly the tightest hockey stop. It's almost, you don't realise it's a hockey stop. There's this little turn of the feet, wash the speed off and change the angle. Beautiful control. Just makes me get a little bit thing. Oh. All right. Oh, we're going to run it apparently. Lou Reed is on. We're getting our train on. I don't know what it means, but I'm joining in. I'm doing the thing. I emotionally support you in this decision. Rainy Corn picking up on the fact that they had touched inbounds around that apex. It can be a very fine line. You don't always notice that you've done it, but great awareness there. Lou Riot, fantastic resilience and stamina coming back from that serious pounding they were taking. Now Vicious Delicious. Getting some good hits on Rainy Corn, who just says, nope, better part of Valor. We are calling this one off. 16-point jam there for the snipers. Fantastic work. All right, we now have pack advantage, no one. What am I not seeing? I'm missing something. Okay, no, it is pack advantage white. So Meanie Queenie, Roman Vitriol, Prissy, Prissy. Who the hell do I think I'm talking about? But Priss forming the Bermuda Triangle for the Snipers in the black there, trying to contain Flux Decapitator. I'm not sure that the online streaming catches that because the outside line there is just off the screen's frame. Beautiful toe work to skip past the opposition there by Flux Decapitator. Oh my goodness, and look at this. Bermuda Triangle formed around Goldie Blocks. Oh, took some assist there from Beat 'em Up Scotty, but unable to capitalise as Flux Decapitator. Oh, I'm doing the quiet thing. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was on the edge of my seat. Couldn't say a word. Didn't want to distract them or talk over the instructions from the bench. Whew. Oh, still Snipers with just over 5 minutes left on this board. They do have a 14-point lead. We've got the Bamshees 84 points to the Snipers 98. It is not unassailable, but we have not been having high-scoring jams. I don't think we're going to see terribly many more 12 and 16-point jams this game. I know everyone will be aiming to shut down the other team. Feisty through for lead. Feisty. Oh! Tight little call and a nice slide to the infield. But picking up 3 more points for Inner West. So it's now a matter. It's all down to the clock. How much time? Is there enough time? Are there enough jams? Can the Bamshees keep putting points on? Can the Snipers keep stopping them? Put a few more points of their own on the board. All right, so we have our Mystery Ninja Jammer 111 for the Snipers in the black, and that is the form that we have been seeing pretty well throughout this game. Red Zeppelin again doing what they do, but Missy in action has been picking up throughout this game, actually. Blocks that seem to have shut them down earlier, they have now found out how to deal with them. So Missy in action is growing in strength as we're watching this game. But yes, I did hear 111 say to their teammates, that was beautiful and you're not bloody wrong. Because that's what you want. The blockers are there to help their jammers get through, and they certainly did a great job on that. Another 4 points for the Snipers. Now, Mother Fuzzer, Rainbow Smash and Mojo Jojo forming our Bermuda Triangle in white. Trying to do what they can against Rainy Corn. There is some assistance come Vicious Delicious. No pack has been called. Blocking out of plays called. Mother Fuzzer to the penalty box. Rainy Corn out for lead. Oh, I love the comms. Get a wall ready, please. Polite. Just because we're intense and focused doesn't mean we can't be polite. Oh. I missed what happened with Rainy Corn, but whatevs. Ah, thanks, Rainy. Alrighty. Time on track. Lou Riot has been knocked back. Trying to deal with Very Bad and Barry as, oh my goodness, what waterfalling nonsense. That was Barry and Very Bad almost funneling Lou Riot into did a damage. Lou Riot is through, picking up points, getting some support from the crowd. Thank you. That's what you need. You don't just need oxygen in your lungs, you need a little bit of loving. Now it was Rainbow Smash coming back, giving Lou Riot a little pat on the thigh, let them know that they were there, but Rainy Corn quickly back from the penalty box And a Rainbow Smash having to give up, assisting Lou Riot to try and stop Rainy Corn, able to do that. Oh, everyone has their defensive formations back in line. No one has anyone free to assist. So these jammers are World of Hurtsville, but Rainy Corn. I don't know, you might notice occasionally the little slump of the shoulders. Sometimes it looks like they're giving up. It's actually a beautifully ergonomic way of dropping your body to get yourself past. Oh my goodness. And you look there, Mother Fuzzer and Rainy Corn having a moment on the line there. Mother Fuzzer thinking they might have tipped Rainy Corn out. Rainy Corn hanging on like a boss, and everyone appreciating everyone else's abilities. Male, that'll be over here. Thank you. Just going to get that little wrist guard inner back in. That was 11 points for the Banshees, 12 points for the Snipers. Snipers have cracked the ton. They're at 114 points. Bamshees are in striking distance of the ton themselves, and Feisty looks geared up to make this happen with the help of their friends. Now that looks like Goldie Blocks being held there. Panty pass did occur to Priss, but immediately Bowser's change of attention, so the focus by the Bamshees. They knew that that star pass was coming. They saw it and stopped it. Feisty has gone round, taken some points. Priss unable to capitalise at this point in time. Feisty round the outside. Feisty's round again on another scoring pass. Fantastic work by Feisty and by the Bamshee blockers. Oh, and finally, all right, Priss has managed to beat their way through the pack. Feisty up on the one skate, trying to stay inbound, successfully does so. Priss coming back for points. Oh, hearing the cheer from the bench as they do that. Feisty round again. It's now a racing. Who's doing what? Clock. Oh, big hit from Feisty into Roman Vitriol. Oh, big hit back from, I think it was Cinderella. I don't know if Feisty ducked under Red Zeppelin there. Meant to duck quite that comprehensively. That is it. Now that is a high note. I don't know that it's changed the scoreboard. We'll have to wait and see exactly what's going on there. Unofficially, we are at a tie. Oh my God, what an absolute ball terror of a jam. 20 points for the Bamshees, and you can hear the disappointment. An extra 2 points going up for the Snipers. So it does look like the Snipers, yes, that is our official final score. The Snipers take that one on only 2-point lead. Magnificent work, and just goes to show, though, you can never count these things out until that very last whistle goes. Meow, 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 meow. Pew, pew, pew. Ha. It is mew, mew, mew. I didn't think it was a pew. I'm loving it. Oh, thank you for having me. Alrighty, so this brings us to lunchtime, people. Everyone is going to be taking a wee break. We will be recommencing at 2 p.m, I believe. Are we just over the 1 o'clock? What time are we at there, Mancy?
Yep, just on 1.
Just after 1. So we've got about an hour, folks. Take time, refresh, hydrate. It is actually surprisingly warm out there. In which case, don't forget, soft serve. Hello, yum. And I can highly recommend Coffee Guy. I got myself a luscious hot chocolate, soy, Turkish delight. Got him to throw in a shot of espresso for me. It was cracking. We'll be back. 2 o'clock, you will be seeing the Nancys versus the Demons and mystery commentator, because I figure I've been in your ear holes a wee bit this morning already, so we're going to see if we can lure someone a new set of lungs in to amuse you at 2 o'clock.